Hello and welcome. My name is Derek and I sell physical media on eBay. I make videos about that. This is a sourcing video. Alright, stop the music. So made 4 stops. Here is a road trip compilation of some places where I went. There's the Garfield Presidential House Museum. I'm right around the corner. I just dropped something off at FedEx, that printer, actually. And I'm going up here to this Goodwill. I was like, you know what? I don't think I've ever recorded. And then so that house might look familiar in the park, that if my dad is hearing this, there's that park. And then right beside up here, right on the other side of that sign, is that fire department. Which would be the reason why when you had that issue, they got you real fast. They were there pretty quick. That's the fire department right there. So I could turn around. If I was going the opposite direction, I'd be home in like 3 minutes. And then this way coming up here is the mall. Great Lakes Mall. It still survives. It's still going. Obviously shops are going in and out of it, but back behind those trees. And there's an Aldi right there, dollar store or something down there. I've been in that plaza a few times. Ross. The vitamin store. Vitamin shop, eh? There's the mall. Not a whole lot there. There's a gym on the other side. I don't know if that theater is still open. Or the bowling alley probably still is. Yeah, round 1. And then not this light. But the next one, I go right, and we're at that new Goodwill for Menor. I turned the LCD sound system down for this. That's right. I'll listen to it again. So this is the main drag. This section of Menor, the main drag, and this will keep going until we're out of Menor. I might as well just, when I get out of the Goodwill, and then UPS is 2 plazas down, and that Record Den is 2 plazas down. So that usually was like and then a Crazy Bins, but they almost never have media, and what they do have is $5 to $10 a pop. No, usually I have to park all the way back, up and back there. That's it. I won't be here long. Just past a park under the bridge. My mom used to work at a place that I just passed up. It's called Andrews Osborne Academy. So now I'm going to be going through a little bit of historic Willoughby. Cut through town. I don't think I'll get this light. So I see that traffic turning in. But I can maintain going on this road where that truck just went. And I have to take a left. Or I could take a left here and just go through the town. So I got 4 CDs from there. 2 Tony Tennille's, some rap rhymes, Mama something. Mama Goose, something like that. You're in here. Alright, just barely getting this one. So this is the historic section, this part of Willoughby. A lot of historic areas up and down through Cleveland. I can go a little more west and get in different parts of Cleveland, like up there where the grog shop. As a matter of fact, the grog shop just posted on Facebook that they're having a 90s karaoke thing coming up. I mean, I really can't sing. I'll just do it for you. But that area where the grog shop is, I forget exactly what it's called, Old Cleveland or something, Old Town, whatever. But it's a pretty neat area. As for towns like this, there's not really many more that are like this old-timey. Eastlake isn't. Timberland isn't. Willowick isn't. I'll just keep on heading down this road. And it's all 25. It's just a kind of a back road. Not really. It's still a somewhat main artery, but it's the next one down from the main road. So there's plenty of traffic. Nothing really famous down this way. I mean, that I know of. There might be, one of these signs that you guys are seeing. Something that might be long standing. Maybe like that building, that church, maybe. It's a nice little cruise at whatever that is, 30 maybe? Yeah, a little less. There's one domino gone. Whatever Willow Grove is. So this area, for anyone not really familiar with my channel or what have you, where I'm at. So I grew up in Portage County in Kent, and now I live up in Mentor. And this is, Willoughby is it? Yeah, I want to say Willoughby is the exact next town from Mentor. And I was in Willoughby when I started this recording. I was in Mentor when I went to the Goodwill. There's another domino gone. And then if I stay on this road, go probably 10 traffic lights down. I only need like 4 or 5 more to get to the exchange and VOA. But head down maybe 10 more lights, a couple more miles, 3 miles maybe, 2 kilometer. And take a right on whatever road that is, 302 or 305. And take that, and then go a few more lights down after I'm headed that way, headed north. And I'll be at Goodwill Plaza. Oh, I hear whoop whoops. Where are you coming from, buddy? Oh, I don't hear whoop whoops anymore. No, still, either way. So I could be down there by Savers, which is where I'm also going to go. And then I leave Savers and I drive 5-6 minutes to catch up on a road that's right up here. Like a light right past the plaza where the BOA's at. And I get that one or another one farther down. I jump on 2 and I'm headed back home. So these ones are local stores. And then I also show where I go and get the cat foods. Like the one up here I always talk about that's always on sale. This Malibu or whatever this is in front of me. I'm looking at the control arms on that bag. That thing is bouncing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is when it hits those bumps, it like he needs new shocks. Struts back there. It should, I mean, it should go up and down, but it shouldn't bounce over and over and over. Or if somebody hits a big bump and their car just keeps bouncing, yeah, they need new shocks. There's no more gas pressure in the piston. Oh yeah, you can hear it clattering. This is why I did this on this road because, it's a fairly slower road. And then this Pet Supplies Plus, you can see right there. That's the one that they have the beginning of the month sales, 25, 50, or 75% off. There's the exchange, and there's VOA. So I'll park by that light pole, see where the exchange takes, find some clearance stuff, go over to VOA, and then I don't know where we'll pick up from there. Oh, those to go through. Savers, we are, the Walmart is right on the other side of that peak right there. I have this Chrysler in front of me. I have no idea what, maybe, I don't know, maybe an Imperial? I have no idea, but man, that smell of that 60s and 70s, I mean, the gasoline now, but that's what it smelled like all the time. Thank goodness for this catalytic converters, which actually one of the co-creators of the catalytic converter was from Akron or Cleveland or somewhere. Ohioan. We'll go with that. Now, there's the Walmart. And then we could see where the AAA Cleveland Indians, AA captains. The AAA is I think it's called the Rubber Ducks now. That's down in Akron, downtown at Canal Park. Wife and I went there a long time ago, 20 years ago. And then the other one's going to be coming up past this big billboard where that traffic light's at. The park is on the right. But this is East Lake right here. And where the Savers is Willowick. See right there, Classic Park. So they got something going on because there's a tent. You see the tent. I mean, there's always different things going on there. But Classic Park. All right, well, a couple more traffic lights up, I hit the interstate. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1068. The exchange took $12 of stuff, and I got $7 of stuff. $7.51. So that's 18 and 6 is 24 and 10 or 9 is 33, 34 bucks for this little bit that's here. But there's a couple pretty good ones. What was that thing Pauly Shore used to do? That weasel. All right, so I'm going to put this on screen record. Because some of these, that way I can show on how I use the app. Start. Okay, that bar is going to be somewhat. Okay, now it's gone out of the way. All right, so these this is a sealed. This one has the watermarks on it. This is from the exchange. So I didn't really look at a whole. I looked at what I could for the time frame that I had there, and I looked at all the CDs, and I got one from that video that you saw. Sunset Grill VHS. So they come up like 10, 12, 15 bucks. Brand new, 16. And so I paid $3. I was going to cash in some credit that I had there, so why not? This one is also sealed with watermarks. And there's 32 listed. I'll go to new. And they're 14, 15 bucks. For the just being able to have credit and I'll make like $4, maybe 5 if any of those sell for 15. Then we have Perjured Parrot. Perjured. So there's 92. That's what I'm going to do. I'll just go straight to hardcover and not specified. I can then go into books if I want to. I'll narrow it down a little. We'll go to it is US only on the phone. And so we can see that there is a paperback right here. So I could type in minus paperback and minus 1966. This is 1939. So if I type in just like this, minus 1966. Now that'll exclude everything. So I can even do this, minus PV, minus paper back. 47, 1950. So when I'm typing this stuff up, 1944. So how can that be 1944 first edition? This is 1939. So that's why I don't put really first edition in unless it's printed. Because if this is 1939, 5 years otherwise older, how could that one be? Same kind of design and stuff. So that's one of those things that I don't do. And if we go 1939, nothing. But they're listed pretty good. 30, 35 bucks. All right, so I mean, it has a selling point. Remember how many, but for $3, yeah. This is Mortal Kombat artwork. This isn't much. They're like 20 bucks. But this is a clean book of Mortal Kombat artwork. The Courtyard that I landed on. That guy. Johnny Law. That was everyone's favorite. That one with the long arms, if that's even the same game. Was that Battle Arena Toshinden? This I also got from the exchange. So this one is not much. It was $1. I have another more Wierd Who, but this is a 2-disc, and I have another Wierd Who, the Who. 4-track combo, whatever it is. But for the $1, I can spend some money. And I wait till I get another Who, the Who. Fresh Approach. So this is what this comes up. I'm going to type this up differently. Snare, drum, weasels. How does that happen? Did I just bring up weasel? All right, so these are books. But this is a CD accompaniment. All books. Select all. Copy. See, there's that discount thing again. What I mentioned today, I don't know why it's still popping up, but what I mentioned today, the 10%, 20%, 35, 5, 10, 5, whatever it is, 10, 15, 20. So we go into, nope, not that, not that. Go into here. $27. But if I type in CD, I don't think anything came up. Why that's wanting to take. There we go. MP3 CD, I'm going to guess DVD. But this is a 2-disc CD accompaniment. So I might have to search it up a little more, but it's definitely strange enough. And at the $2, if it does eventually sell for $20-25, but this is other stuff. I mean, I have a feeling that will sell eventually. This Vicky Carr. But $15. Paid 2. I think I have another Vicky Carr. Probably try to put a twofer together. This is Phil Eamon. Words by Tom Jones. Music by Harvey Schmidt. $20 used. Comes in a slim jewel case here. So I don't think it has the back, but it's close enough. It's close enough for $20. Nursery wraps. Mama Grooves. Mama Goose, like I said, yeah, about $20. That was at Goodwill, so it was $2.49. These two, Tony Tennille. That's a pretty good price on that. And then when I saw, whichever one I scanned first, nothing comes up. Tony Tennille, All of Me. T-E. Tennille. Well, okay. All Me. Hoping that eBay would have auto-filled all that. 15 and 50. So, although it was $5 total for the two, it could be $30 to $35. Could be a little more. Have to type it up a little more. Todd Rundgren. Something. Anything. You want to think that for Todd Rundgren. Rundgren. Something. Anything. Okay, so it's in CDs. This is a gatefold. So I can go minus only. Because there was a handful of listings right there I read that were only. Disc 1. So I could probably type in -1. Try to find that exact thing, $28. So pictures are definitely going to depend on quite a bit, but it's still $25 to about $40 for $3. And then the winner is, well, you can see, I'm surprised it picked that up right there because it didn't at the store. That's twice I tried to get that. So now I have to type in Carissa's, W-I-E-R-D. Ready? Let's go into CDs. Actually, just go into music. I don't think, because punctuation marks and things like that they really don't mean much for eBay wise. 4th. Okay, there we go. $600. Limited edition light green Carissa's Weird Songs About Leaving. I guess that is a green. leaving. I'll do that, go copy, back out of that, and I'll just do this while I'm right here. Go to music, go to CDs. 80 bucks, 130, 200. And the only other one listed is $600. Let's see if these sell for 600 bucks. $360 is what the highest has gone to. CDs, 130, 135. Just type in the regular name there. $360. You should be at home here, brown vinyl. Okay, those are vinyls. So for any vinyl people, 300 bucks for the vinyl. Ramsey. Look up for a vinyl like that. There you go. $130, $130, 102, 80. Could I put it up for 150 bucks? Yep. So, oh yeah, did that. Yeah, that's it. Gonna wrap that one up. Like what you heard, like what you saw, like what you learned. It's not the peculiar barcode. It is kind of just the basic looking, but weird enough. That's why I grabbed it, because it's just weird enough looking. Like, all right. So, and if you actually look at it, it looks like these lions, maybe, like spitting and puking blood. It's weird enough. Sit on a pile. Finish scanning everything else. Hand type this. Put the name in. Carissa's Wierd. Wierd. That. And then I basically looked it up the same way I just did, minus the extra minus the S that I took off to more specifically. 130 bucks. Yep. Tell me thinking going up. Comment down below. Subscribe. Share. It was all free. To help me, help you, so I can help other people learn how to find the physical media to sell on eBay. Appreciate it. Thank you.